Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Saludos. Oh, the amigos in the motherfucker chat. Saludos. Yeah. We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. One again, one again. Saludos. Yeah. We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. One again, one again. Saludos. Yeah. Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. Get on and popping. Oh, we on our best behavior, so we can't be doing no stupid shit. So we gotta make sure we're not crossing the lines as far as yeah, but yeah. What's popping? What's good? What's good? What's good? We had to do it. How y'all doing? Anybody out there? Taco, my bro. What did you think? What happened? What did we see? I mean, so also my bro. Taco TV. Already here. Yeah, we ain't escaping this shit. I'm saying I want to hear everybody's opinion. What happened? What we doing? What's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Canelo got old. Crawford is the truth. What's gonna happen in the future? Say what's gonna happen. We good, we good. Hold on. Let me try to drop the link. Right. I'm gonna drop the link for everybody. If you guys wanna join, Salusia. In my opinion, it's if Canelo's getting old, right? He got old with a great fighter. Uh, uh, two-time undisputed fighter. Now he's considered a five weight division. You know what I'm saying, so it wouldn't be that bad to lose to Crawford, right? And what I mean by a Crawford is a Hall of Famer, an established fighter. So Sanji baby, So I was arguing with people like in real life, and like it is what it is. Like boxing is boxing. So it's like, okay, let's shed a tear. Boom, Canelo, we lost or whatever, right? What are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Who's the next person? I mean, who's the next person that's going to be coming up? That's what we need to look forward to. Is who's going to be holding down the sport of boxing, right? We shall see. Hold on. Let me drop the link. I immediately want to drop the link. Straight out the back. Right? We want to see these fighters continue to fight each other. And this event was dope. It was amazing. So, okay. I don't think like feeling sorry for Canelo is something that people need to do, because he's already established himself as a ATG, a Hall of Famer, and so if he now he needs to bounce back for this, right? He needs to go back in there and fight somebody else. So it's going to be a fight if people are going to tune in. I mean, effort wise, I don't think that Canelo ever lost his effort. He went in there to fucking fight. He was fighting all night long, right? All good. Boy Tackle TV in the motherfucking building. I'm popping. Okay. Drop the StreamYard. You guys want to join? Boom. Pin that. Pin it to win it. Man, I want to get on some crazy conspiracy theorist things, but I can't. So Monday we're gonna be going into some crazy fucking conspiracy theories. But yeah, this is what we did today. Oh, I have a few more designs that I did for other people. So shout out to the people that I made designs for. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is. Let's get it. But yeah, the very simple. Great fight. Crawford is the undisputed at middleweight now, right? And so do you want to see him hold the crown down? Meaning, like, is he going to be the one that's going to be representing 168? Was he immediately going to drop the belts? So we shall see. We shall see what Crawford does. So now he holds the 168 pound division down, right? So we will see. You never know what he's gonna do. Props to him. Props to him. Yeah, this was a fight week. We also saw Anui versus MJ. That was amazing too. That was good. The sport of boxing is back. I mean, no, it's not that it's back. It's that it's always been here, and you can't take it away. You can't take the sport of boxing away from everybody. I mean, no matter what you want to do, you try to undermine the sport of boxing, could never take the sport of boxing away. It will always be here. It's the basic way that you would fucking handle business. Like, if we can't agree with certain things, what are we gonna do? Boom, we're gonna, fisticuffs. Punch you in the face. You know what I'm saying? You might punch me. I'm gonna avoid it. Boom, boom, boom. Someone's gonna separate us. I'm saying we'll get this shit resolved. Be friends again. Amazing. Amazing shit. Yeah, I did want to do a run through of all the shit that I did throughout this weekend, but yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, this shit was dope. So this design, I don't like how Canelo and Crawford are whispering in my ear. Yeah, this was for like a fight week. I mean, Sarasua. So there goes the streamer. If you want to join, give me 1 second. I'm gonna start up with some boxing matches. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. See what it's all about now. With this game specifically, we can't play no music. We can't play no music, so no song requests today. Oh shit, though. Good weekend of boxing, right? So this fight is one of the biggest what would it be? Fights that we had as far as gates. Yo, can y'all hear me? Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Yo. My check, my check. Hello? My check, my check. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You can hear me. You can hear me. Talking. Here we go. Great weekend of boxing. Crawford is now the 168 undisputed champion of the world, 3-time undisputed. And it's a salute to him. It's all good. That's one of the things. I don't think that for me it's like it doesn't hurt my feelings. It doesn't like change my thoughts on boxing. I think boxing's still great. Boxing's still the best sport. So I don't like what black helmet, salutes a black helmet. Boxing's gonna live on. So like if you ever had, do I think that boxing is wild sport? Anything can happen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And look, black helmet. Let me tell you this. I would rather see Crawford get the win, get the nod. I think he got the nod, right? Because like he deserves it for all of what he's done, right? So if Canelo is getting old and he's not the same guy, and it's crazy because Crawford is older than he is. He got that. He kind of got the respect that people should have gave him a long time ago, right? So it's not wrong that Crawford got it. You know what I'm saying, that's all I'm saying. I love the sport of boxing because people will tell me your guy, my guy. Who's my guy? My guy is the sport of boxing. What do I like? I love the sport of boxing. I love the fact that we can see the sport of boxing, the sport that I support and I follow, at the highest level. You know what I'm saying? Comparable to NBA or NFL or all the rest of the sports, right? That's what I want to see. I want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? This was a dope event. So, do you guys believe that this event lived up to the hype? Kind of what you want to look at, right? Black Camel, you there? Right? Is that not what you want to see? Is did the sport of boxing live up? Okay. Well, okay. Do you think that this event lived up to the hype? I think it did. I think it did. Except for the oh my god. Except for the what's called Fernando Vargas versus Walsh fight, and Billy versus Lester Martinez should have been the co-main, and then it would have carried that energy. You know what I'm saying, because that fight took a long ass time. You know what I'm saying, the fucking Fernando Vargas Colin Walsh fight, that shit was fucking crazy. Was it Colin Walsh? Right? That shit was, it just took too long. It was boring. That's not what we want to see. And Billy versus Lester Martinez was fucking crazy. I don't know who match made those shits. If that was Dana White, right? Wow, 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 shit. Dope shit. Dope event though, right? So you know what's crazy? Let's think about this. I think that if Canelo would have won, it wouldn't be as impactful and it wouldn't be as significant as the way that people see it now. Because Crawford does make history as being the uh, um, first three-time undisputed champion, male undisputed champion. He corrected himself when he said Clarissa Shields, but I'm not gonna pay attention to that. Sorry, my bad. My bad, ladies. But so this was, yeah, I did take a break on that. Yeah, yeah. I didn't want the Vargas fight. That's when it took a break. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. You can go drink, go get some eat, get something to eat, do all the rest of the things. You don't need to pay attention to that fight. But Crawford did make history, so it makes for a better story. If Canelo would have beat Crawford, it would have just been Canelo just beating another guy, and they would have made excuses. Crawford's smaller. He cherry picked him. He only wanted to fight him. Didn't want to fight Benavidez, and so on and so forth. For the sake of boxing, I think this was a good storyline, right? Canelo actually, well, Crawford beat Canelo, right? Let's look at it from his perspective. Crawford beat Canelo, made history. So I think that's how you have to look at it, no? At the end of the day, that's what everybody's talking about. I see like a lot of channels that I've never seen them talk about boxing. They're talking about it. That's great. If they can make a fucking rematch and they can put the same amount of money up, if they can put $200 million, I think this is what it took for this fight to be made. So even if it's 150, 75, 75, do it again. 75 million, 75 million again. Do it again. I mean, I don't think that can. So for me, I'm a boxer fan, right? So whoever wins or loses, it is what it is. You also have to see it from a content creator point of view. This shit is what gives people content, right? If Canelo would have won, it would have just been another day that Canelo does what he does. He beat another guy. But now we're talking about legacy. The first person to do it, a three weight undisputed champion. It makes it more exciting, no? Same with me. As long as the fight is good, I'm satisfied. Exactly. I was satisfied. I didn't think so. Look. Morally, Canelo didn't like. Canelo went in there. He kept on trying. Crawford, his distance, his measuring, his boxing, and his boxing IQ was great. It was high level. It's what you would expect. It's what people expected from Crawford. I think that Canelo eventually. So you know what it is that when Canelo plots and his footwork, it it works for the taller, bigger, slower fighters. He's been used to that. But now when you have not a smaller fighter, athletic, that can can withstand your force, because that's what Crawford did. Crawford was getting hit with good shots, right? I think he said that Mean Machine hits harder. Yeah, but you were extra careful with Canelo as opposed to with when you were against Mean Machine. It was a great fight. I like it. I want to see it again. I want to do a breakdown and see what rounds. Honestly gave Canelo 5-7. I think that Crawford definitely won the championship rounds. I definitely think that he won, 11 and 12, right? And Canelo was trying to win the first couple of rounds. I don't think that I have it that big of a difference. Canelo, if you look at his attempt to try to fight him, he was trying to fight him. He was trying to back him up, and Crawford did what he needed to do. So what did Crawford do? Crawford needed to use his distance, constantly move and avoid in the first couple of rounds. Conserve his energy to the later rounds. You know what I'm saying? Avoid those big power shots that can eventually get him hurt. Canelo was actually landing body shots, left hooks, and he was testing every single thing that Crawford had. He was every single thing as he's supposed to be. So anything that like I think that you need to give credit to both, right? Canelo was testing Crawford's ability to withstand that force, meaning like getting caught with those body shots, which Canelo was landing. You know what I'm saying? Getting caught with those left hooks, the straight right hands. You know what I'm saying? The one thing that I would say that Canelo didn't do is that he wasn't trying to use his jab or use feints. That's what Canelo wasn't doing. He wasn't he wasn't as and that's why I think that if you have a logic to Canelo, he's that's one of the things, right? You can't say he's done. I think that uh he got out of his element. So with anybody else, he would have tried to use his waist movement, head movement, jabs, and feints. He got out of his element because he's fighting somebody that is as skilled, right? So those little pictures, if you see those little pictures, when you have those things presented to you, I think Terry Ali says this, right. When you have those windows presented, and then those windows get closed, I think that's what happens when you fight top elite fighters. Both of them weren't initiating and doing everything that they wanted to do or what they're capable of doing. Is because they were inching and they were both timing and trying to figure each other out. You know what I'm saying those windows kept on closing, opening, closing, opening, closing. Just couldn't sort those things out. It's one of those styles that for me is that Canelo has been around these big plotters, big dudes, where he doesn't require his speed to beat them. It's his timing. But with Crawford, he has timing and he has speed. But you could see that Crawford didn't do the same thing to Canelo that he did to other opponents. He was thoughtful and methodical, kept on moving, using his distance, using his range, as he should, right? I mean, some people are gonna say like, "Oh, well, cause like I was speaking to people in real life at barbecues, and they were like, "Oh, well, Crawford is not engaging or doing things like that." No, should he? He would it would put him in a dangerous position if he does that. You're not gonna be playing those games against Canelo. Canelo's gonna do that. So the best thing, if you take away from everything, is that Crawford stuck to his game plan, use his distance, use his length, use, thought of these 12 rounds. So what do you think? In the 12 rounds, you're going to do exactly what Crawford did. You know what I'm saying? Box, 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 move, move, move. You know what I'm saying? Discourage him. And then in the later rounds, you know what I'm saying, you're going to start landing those bigger shots. There were a lot of moments. No, Bud was standing with Canelo in the middle of the ring. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Bud did it all. Bud did what. So the game plan that he had was exactly what he needed to do in order to win. That's what it is. You can't blame him for that. So I don't. I'm not gonna if you want to say that Canelo is getting old, we shall see. But don't. So Canelo getting old. Don't discredit Crawford for winning, and don't discredit Canelo for being the motherfucking dog that he is. So great fight, great fight, great fight. I like it. He did it exactly in Black Helmet. What he needed to do is what he did. It is what it is. Got the victory, right? More people are talking about it. So the Cinderella story is a beautiful story, right? The fact that he becomes a three-time undisputed three weight division undisputed champion, that's more exciting than Canelo just defending his title and big just and still, you know what I'm saying, we shall see. But this is the thing, what are they gonna do? Is Crawford going to get back in there? Is Crawford going to continue to fight? Will he defend those titles? You know what I'm saying? What is Canelo gonna do? Like that's one of the things that makes things exciting. Is that what is the follow up? Who's next? What are they gonna do? What's Canelo gonna do? What's Crawford gonna do? I mean, we shall see. I like it. Anui also won, right? Anui also won. This fight overshadowed. It's crazy. It overshadowed what Anui did too. And this, it was the same. It was literally the same day. It was like literally like this kind of the same day. I think so. In Japan, they were fucking fighting. I was going to sleep and this shit was going on. I mean, what did Anui do? That's crazy. So, what's the sport of boxing? Now we got to this point. What is the sport of boxing going to do after this? What is the answer? You know what I'm saying? Is Crawford going to be defending those belts? Is Canelo going to come back? So, is this going to demoralize what Canelo has done? So, you guys want to see Canelo not come back again? Ever again? Not fight ever again? Canelo doesn't fight ever again. Right? Throw him away. Right? But yet, he's the one. So, this fight, Canelo versus Crawford, it has a record for the most attended boxing fans or whatever, right? In the stadium, it was like 70,000 plus people. What does that mean, right? So they're breaking records. There's Netflix and things like that. I don't think that Crawford would be that guy that can replicate that. I don't think there's an opponent who. Okay, so now that Crawford is that guy, do you think that him versus Mbili or Shiraz or any of the 168 pounders, can he do that? Imagine if Canelo takes 1 year off. If Canelo takes 1 year off and says like, you know what, I'm not gonna come back. I'm gonna take 1 year off because I've been doing this shit for a long ass time. Can Crawford versus Shiraz versus Mbili, can they do the same thing that Canelo did with Crawford? I'm saying it's not possible. I don't think so. So when people want to just discredit Canelo and say that Canelo, what I'm saying, retire, get away, the sport of boxing still needs Canelo. The sport of boxing still needs Canelo. I don't think there's anybody else. Oh, who, Tank? That was a person that used to be considered the face of boxing, right? Now he's fighting fucking the Jake Paul, right? Is it Jake Paul? What the fuck is this? That's who's gonna be holding it down. Crawford suspense will probably still sell if Earl could get an impressive win. So that's what you would think. No, that was in the past though. Another rematch would make sense, right? It would make sense. It would make sense. But I'm just saying, okay. Let's say we know that Canelo's has a 2 fight off. He had a 4 fight deal. Now he has a 2 fight deal or 2 fights that he has left, right? So who would it be? And what would draw the interest? I think that Crawford rematch would draw interest. I mean, oh, we shall see. Look, Psycho. The rematch is Canelo don't seem to want the smoke. But that's the thing. I think so if the money is right and the legacy is okay, you're gonna lose, right? But you're still gonna get your bills back. You And Crawford seems to want to retire too, right? So the only thing is, logically, if you would want to get your belts back and get get your whole shit together back again, you would want to rematch Crawford. Maybe you get paid less. I mean, so they were saying that it was 100 million or 150 million, 75 million rematch Crawford. I don't know. I don't know. We shall see. Okay, but and look to both to Tycho and Black Helmet. Um, I think it's because at the same time it's hard to keep on carrying this the crown. Let Crawford hold the face of boxing. Let him do what Canelo's been doing for a long ass time. Let him do that. Now the weight is on his shoulders. You would be relieved knowing that now somebody can take over. I think that it was okay. So if by the logic that Canelo's been getting older, by that logic, then Crawford would be the right person to lose to, because Canelo would have eventually lost to Shiraz and Billy. Who else is coming up in at 168 or going up to 175? Better be Bivol rematch. I mean, well, but Tycho. So you're saying that okay? So Tycho's saying Crawford ain't gonna be the face of boxing at 38 years old. Now, financially wise, that's an incentive for him to fight somebody, and that's the problem that I always had. Right? I don't think that Crawford will fight, Shiraz or Billy. I think Canelo will. I mean, I don't want to put words in Crawford's Paul's mouth, but this is one of the things. Though now you're undisputed. So what happens to the belts? So the belts, if you retire, if Crawford retires after this win, then the belts get spread. Or does he hold them like he did like at 154 and 147, and then the sanctioning bodies has to take them away? They all fight for them. Should Canelo take a break? Come on, Tycho. Canelo will get stopped by Shiraz and Billy. I don't think so. See, this is the thing. No, so look, in the, I won't disagree with you. I respect your opinion, Tycho. Let me tell you this. I think that the way that Crawford moves, he still moves like a lighter fighter. These big so if you look at Canelo and you think that he's slow and he's a plotter and his feet don't move as well, they move well enough against these 168 pounders, not against a 154 pounder. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things. Like look at Usyk. Usyk doesn't move like a heavyweight. He moves like a middleweight, right? So it's just the different things. Those type of guys. That's what one of the things that Canelo had advantage against the bigger dudes is he moved like a super welterweight. Yeah, I know. I like it. Shiraz is the guy. Right. And Shiraz is young, powerful, and big. I get it. I like it. You're right. So look, don't get me wrong. It is the end days for Canelo. Canelo's has like the two fights, the two fights that he's obligated to fight against, right? So if he's on the retiring mode, he's eventually gonna retire, right? That's what it is, right? That's what you're saying. It's cool. So what would be? I think that he wants to fight in England. I mean, so okay, we're counting Canelo out completely. Let's count them all out, right? But he still would be his next fight. Do you think that it has diminished his value in boxing? Do you think that in May that he loses that title of being a single de mile fighter, still can hold that down? That Eubanks fight is great. Your comeback fight, yeah, yeah, do that. Do Eubanks? Give him some. See, that's the thing. That would be the logic, right? Now he's on retirement mode. He would beat the shit out of Eubanks. Like now we're just thinking about what are the last paydays for Canelo. This is all he has. He's done. That's it. No more. He should, yeah. That'd be a good. That would be a good one. Eubanks is easy money, yeah. But what else? What else? What else can he get? I think he could be. I think he could beat a fucking Billy. He will beat Billy. He would beat Nestor Ramirez. Martinez. Martinez. That's it. Jake Paul. Yeah, you go. That's another one. Yeah. Benavides. That's kind of. It would be crazy. No. I think Benavides would be crazy because you would have had to fight David Benavides at 175, but that would be for big money. That money, it would be. So what did he say? He wouldn't fight him if if he were to get $200 million, he would fight David Benavides. Bro, you see how that now kind of like the way that so since he lost, that could be a thing. Okay, then Eubanks, right? Eubanks next, warm up, fight, and then he fights Steve Benavides. Fuck it. You ain't gonna pay $200 million? I don't know. We will see. We will see. I don't know. We don't know. We didn't think that Canelo would get fucking $150 million to fight fucking Terence Crawford. I don't know. She's crazy. Might be out of the picture. At least for his next two fights. Canelo's next two fights, at least he's gonna get $100 million combined. At least. I do not know. So for me to be like, oh my god, Canelo, fuck, we feel sorry, bro. He's already done enough in the sport of boxing. This last fight did really well. Bivol rematch or Floyd rematch? No, Tycho Floyd, really? 100 million $100 million. Gee, baby. Nah, Bivol would be crazy. But those opportunities are still there for Canelo. We shall see. I don't feel sorry for Canelo losing. I think that for Canelo and Crawford is a highlight in their career, and this was good. And for the sake of boxing, but my whole thing is, who's gonna follow this up? Who's gonna follow this type of fight? Who's gonna challenge themselves? Who else do we have left? Canelo ain't fighting for a little money. Yeah, it's gotta be big money and big fights. Yeah. So look. Okay, I think okay. So by that logic, I would say that Jake Paul, I wouldn't put him in the last two fight deals that he has with Turki Ali Sheik. I think that would be outside of that, those are gonna be more of WWE type of fights. You know what I'm saying? What are they? What the fuck are they called? Spectacles. What are they called? The fuck? This word for it, right? I do think that Canelo still has a little bit more before he starts doing that. Before he starts fighting Jake Paul on a clown show. He's still, bro. Y'all trying to throw Canelo away? It's crazy. Like he's trash now. See, you can't have it both ways. Either Canelo's trash, right? An exhibition fight, yes, sir. My bad. I dropped a link to the streamer. I don't even know if I'm my streamer. 1 second. Oh yeah, I think I am. Yeah, he still has those opportunities. Those exhibition fights are still gonna be able to are still gonna be able to come. I mean, I don't think that he's lost that. I think that would be the last resort. Fighting a Jake Paul. Shit, hold on. Nostalgic is backstage. What's up, Nostalgic? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
What up?
Shit, what do you mean? What's up?
What's up? Nah, I'm here. I mean, let's talk about this fight.
Oh yeah, it happened. I was giving flowers to Crawford, cause you know I've always been a Crawford supporter. What's going on? How you feel? Where you been at?
Right here.
You're swimming in the
What you mean
kiddie
where I've
pool?
been at?
Oh, I'm just saying. I
I'm
haven't seen
swimming in the
it.
kiddie pool.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
I was here not too long ago. What are you talking about? I was in your
Oh, that's
live.
true. Yeah, that's true. That's true. What up, Nostalgic? What's up?
What up? But you know why I'm here.
Why?
You know why I'm here.
Why are you here, Nostalgic?
You know why I'm here. I've been waiting. I've been waiting
for this day.
I've been waiting. This is like my Mona Lisa. This fight that just happened last night. I told you that this dude was not like that. I told you this man was ducking Benavides. I told you this man was never like that.
But
he was never like that. And you know it all came true last night. This dude just got beat up by a 147 pounder. Make that make sense.
Well, no.
Capping for this dude. The
Me?
line.
Am I?
All y'all, yes.
Me?
Yes, you.
What do you mean? How?
Capping for Canelo.
When?
The whole, what are you talking about? When?
So Nostalgic. So you're saying that whatever you're trying to diminish everything that Canelo has
You're
done?
You're not spinning that on me. I'm not diminishing nothing.
What are you doing though?
I'm just trying to show you that Canelo is just not like that, bro. Crawford was.
So he didn't. Hold on. So Canelo didn't beat Caleb Plant. He didn't beat Colin Smith.
He just got his belts took off him by a 147 pounder. Think about that. He did all this. He beat all these fighters. He couldn't fight Benavides, and he just lost. It happens my ass. That shit never happens. When does that ever happen in boxing?
Oh, you want me to break it down? But you know a lot about boxing, right, Nostalgic?
You can't break this down. You got checkmated, bro. It's over with. His legacy, all-time Mexican greats, and all that shit is done. Like that shit is over with. Like,
Nostalgic, you got brave today.
Bro.
Come on, Nostalgic. Let me break it down, though.
Cooking.
You're not cooking. You're not cooking.
I'm cooking like a motherfucker right now.
You're barely warming up fucking ball water. You
go
can't.
Ahead, you go ahead.
Okay. You ever heard of Manny Pacquiao? You ever heard of what he did against Shane Mosley, Antonio Margarito, guys like that? A small guy that went up into different weight class. So that wasn't possible. What about Sugar Ray Leonard, right? What about other great fighters that went up into different weight classes and did the same thing? Nostalgic. You know styles make fights. Come on now. I thought you were gonna.
He got
You
pieced
could do
up.
better. You could
How
do
can I do
better. It
better?
happens.
You trying to run like
Okay,
you know
okay, hold
boxing more than
on.
me. You don't.
No, but you don't know shit about boxing.
I do know shit about boxing. I just know your boy got exposed. That's what I do know.
No, but so
That's
you
what I
don't.
do know.
That's the only. You waited for this moment. You would have said the same thing if Canelo would have gotten beat by Berlanga, Mongia, Caleb Plant. You were just waiting for this moment. You're just somebody that just keeps on waiting for Canelo to lose. You know what I'm saying? Not once did I diminish or discredit what Crawford did tonight, right?
You can't.
I
You
have
can't do
not.
it. There's nothing
Nostalgic.
to diminish.
Go ahead. Of course, nostalgic. But this is the thing. So you're not applying any type of logic. The only logic that you're trying to apply is the haterade logic. Is you're only trying to discredit you. Therefore, you're discrediting what Crawford accomplished, because Canelo was a nobody, never beat nobody. Therefore, then Crawford beat a nobody. He's just so Canelo's as equal as any of the fighters that Crawford ever fought.
Why are we not live? Why did it say scheduled?
Bro, because I do things that other motherfuckers can't do, bruh.
Nah, I want the world to see
They're
this.
they're
I
live.
want the world to see this.
Look at
It's
YouTube.
not live.
Go
It's
look
not
at
showing that it's
YouTube.
live.
Go look at YouTube, bro. Don't worry about how I
Hold
do
on. Let
it.
me see.
Go look at it, man. This is not rated PG, nostalgic.
Okay,
Okay,
no, okay, you're right. Go
I'm
ahead.
live. I'm live,
But
bro. You're not breaking anything now. I'm gonna let you vent. So Crawford won. I didn't discredit him. You just want to immediately come up here and prove a point against me and say something against me.
I've been right the whole time about Canelo, and you've been wrong. That's all I'm saying. Like I just been right. Like you
So
just been
okay.
capping.
So do you know? Okay, it's because I support. I've supported Crawford before and Canelo mutually, right? So look at the title of the live, right? What does it say? Why are you so angry, nostalgic?
Crawford shocks the world, beats Canelo Alvarez. Like
Why
you
are
the
you
one
so
who seems
angry?
shocked though. You the one who
Why are
seems
you
shocked.
so
No one's
angry
angry. No
though?
one's angry. We're
Well then
just
chill.
trying to show
All right,
you
cool. You who
that this.
you? Who is you? Where's your gang? Where's your team? Bring your team over
What you
here.
mean, my team? What
Who
team? What
is
are you talking
we?
about?
Who is we? Who is we? Who,
Crawford, Team Crawford,
team
motherfucker. What
Crawford.
you mean?
That's your team? Hey, they pay you? You make money off of that?
Are you making money on Canelo? You be on this team. What you talking about? You
I,
be all on
okay,
that
okay.
We know
Nostalgic.
what you be on.
Nostalgic. You know I've made more thumbnails for Crawford than I ever done for Canelo. You know that, right?
That's cap.
That's cap. You want to bet it? Let's bet a stack.
That's cap.
Let's bet a stack. $1,000. I bet you. Let's do it. I'll show you how many fucking thumbnails I made for Crawford than I did for Canelo.
Let's not change the subject.
No, young lady. Sorry. Sorry, my bad, young lady. My bad. I
young
thought I
lady,
was speaking
bro.
to a young lady. My bad. You're right.
Nah, bro.
You're right.
Like you just disrespectful as hell,
Nostalgic.
bro. And like it's just
Nostalgic.
funny because like you really a goofy
Ooh,
though. Like you play too damn much,
go.
bro. Like you
All
always
right.
doing all this shit.
Nostalgic.
Like nah, bro. Like
Well,
nah, you
why you
playing, bro. Like
were you
you
coming
stay
over
doing
here
that
to
shit. You
you
stay
come
doing that
over
shit.
here attacking
You
me,
stay
bro?
doing
What are you
that. You stay
doing?
doing that. You stay doing that. Talking about sons and shit, bro. Like you never doing that in real life. So just stop. Like just real talk. Just
Nostalgia,
stop.
you my homie. Hold on. Let's get you on the big screen, okay? Let's nostalgia,
Get me on the
you
big
my.
screen. You playing. Talking about lady and shit. Stay
I
steady doing
slipped
that
up.
shit,
I
bro.
slipped up. My bad. Nostalgia, bro. I don't look. At the end of the day, it doesn't hurt me to cheer for one fighter. Like I don't care. Canelo lost.
You do care Canelo lost. It really dug deep
Ah,
and it hurt
where
you. You
did
know it
they do
hurt.
it?
You know it hurt. You know that
Ah,
hurt. Cause you used to always say, "Oh, Benavidez, what has he done? He hasn't done shit to fight
yeah,
Canelo
but
and all this shit." And
hold
then
on.
this dude cherry picks a 147 pounder and lost.
Here we go.
And you talking about this dude like, and this is dude you capping for.
Okay, nostalgia. Let me tell you this.
And don't even have Buzz thing on your. Hold on, bro. Let me actually change
I
mine,
had
bro.
that. I had that for the past 2 days. I've had these fucking thumbnails. What are you talking about? Bro, look. I will show you all my thumbnails that I've made. I've
You
made
like mine?
more.
Do you like mine? What about mine? You see mine?
Yeah, cool.
You
It
like
is
it?
what it is. Yeah, it is what it is.
Look at turned his neck around and shit like a damn exorcism.
You know what he was doing at that time?
Piecing him up,
He was
just putting
turning
knots
his
all
head.
upside his head, putting knots all upside Canelo's head, making him look like a fucking tomato. Look at him,
Yeah, he was
all
turning
ratted
his.
up and
He was.
shit, knots all upside his head and shit. Look at him.
You waited for
Yeah,
this moment. You waited for this moment.
absolutely. I waited for this moment. I'm fucking manifesting in this shit. The fuck you talking about? Because you would have been
Yeah.
cooking Crawford if he would have
No,
lost. So
no.
yes, you would have.
So okay. But when I've had these arguments with other people before, when Canelo beat Mongia, Berlanga, I didn't fucking just come back in here, just fucking be like I told you so or whatever. You know what I'm
And
saying?
those fighters
Or
are
Caleb
bums, and I
Plant
never even
or
picked
Caleb
them to
Plant
even
or
do
anybody
nothing.
like that. Get it off your chest. It's okay. Go ahead.
Them fighters is bums, and I told you that he was ducking Benavidez the whole time. He was fighting fucking Berlanga, Bumlanga, and fucking Munguia, fighters that's getting knocked out. I know you seen Berlanga's last fight. Canelo couldn't even do that shit. Come on,
Yeah,
like
it
this dude
happens.
just really ain't been doing shit, bro. Dude just been
Okay.
holding them belts. He got his belt took by a 147 pounder.
What ATG, right? So that's what you need to consider, right? You need to apply that logic, right? So if Crawford is as good as you think he is, then he's just not a regular 147 pounder. He's an all time great, right? So it's not a nobody, right? Is he getting old? Probably.
He's
So
he's older than Canelo.
yes, nostalgia, but you know that wear and tear also affects you, right? You can be younger than I am, but you went through fucking war, right? The wear and tear fucking obviously affects you, right? Nothing
Bro,
that I would
these
say.
last fights
Hold on,
he
hold on.
fought,
I
bro,
don't. I
he's
don't.
fighting Charlo. What wear and tear did he get out of that fight? Munguia.
He beat
Like,
him.
what is he doing?
He beat him. He beat
He
this dude.
ain't he not going through no fire in those fights though.
Okay, so what is Crawford going to? Who's he going to be fighting next? Who's Crawford going to be fighting next?
He can fuck around and go in the sunset and retire. What does it even matter at this point? He just
Right, as
exposed fucking. He just exposed Canelo.
exposed and
Exposed.
okay. So I would say, so that's your opinion, right? Exposed,
It's not
right?
opinion. When you lose to a guy who's 20 pounds lighter than you
Not
at his
necessarily. No,
natural weight,
no.
you got exposed.
Nostalgic. How much do you weigh? How tall are you?
I'm 6'2". I'm 6'3". 6'2",
You two
6'3",
two
something
six
like
three.
that.
You don't even know. You don't even know.
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
Somewhere around there. Okay. So you think that if you ever meet somebody in the street, you think you're gonna weigh them and see how much they weigh before you fight them? A fight is a fight. So you know anything about boxing? Do you know the difference between 154 and 168? What is that weight class?
Which one? 168?
No, that weight division. What is that weight division?
Which one?
What did I just say? I just gave you the two numbers, right?
What about it?
What weight division is that?
That's super middle, bro. Like you just trying to play games and shit.
No,
Like
that's a middleweight division. There wasn't no super middleweight, and it was just middleweight. 154 to 168 was just one division before. They only
this is
started
super middleweight. What are you talking about? They just fought at super middleweight.
nostalgic. Before it used to just be one weight class. There was no either. It was 154 to 168. It was always been middleweight division. They broke that into three weight classes: 154, 160, and 168. Used to be just one weight class up into the 80s, right? When they broke it all up.
Man, we in 2025 though, bro. Like
Okay,
that's what I'm talking
so
about.
but this is the thing. Before, fighters used to challenge each other. So if I were to meet you in the streets, you think that I'm gonna be worried about how much you weigh or how much gonna fight you?
Whatever the fuck you feel like,
You're gonna get on the scale? Oh,
bro.
I can't fight you.
It's a
Come on,
sanctioned fucking fight,
Nasati.
bro. It's a
Come on,
sanctioned fight. What are you
Nasati.
talking about? Now you trying to talk about street shit, dude. This ain't no fucking street fight though. It's a fucking sanctioned fight. What are you talking about?
Right, exactly. So what you're saying, I'm just proving my point because you just
Trying to
keep on
move the
saying,
goalpost.
no, the goalpost hasn't been moved. The goalpost was always there. So Crawford was a 154 pounder, was he not? Did he not fight
Man,
at
let's talk
154?
about name these names, man. I want to hear this dude fight Benavidez or something, bro. That's what I'm trying to see because I really want to see him get knocked the fuck out cold. That's what I'm really trying to see.
That's the
I'm
thing.
still not even satisfied. I just see him
Nostalgic.
get knotted up and shit by Crawford. I just want to see the knockout now. That's what I'm itching for.
Why are you so angry? That's what I was asking you. Why are
Cause
you
you
so
playing.
angry? Me? So
No one's angry,
you're mad at me for Canelo? I don't care. Yeah, you're
bro.
right.
You've been capping. You've been capping on me the
When?
last year and a half. What are you talking about?
Oh
2
my
years?
god. You okay, Nostalgic, you want me to apologize to you?
I don't need no apologies, bro.
No,
I
no, no, no.
already
Hey, Nostalgic,
seeing Crawford get his
hold on,
hand
hold on,
raised
hold on,
last night.
hold on.
That was straight for me.
Nostalgic, because like think you alluded to certain things that I might have been harsh towards you. I apologize, bro. You've been my homie. I have videos of you always been with me, chilling with me, rocking with me, and things like that. I don't know where things went left, and if you feel offended by something that I said, and you
You
want
just
to
say
hold
slick
on,
shit. That's what it
hold on,
is.
Okay, okay, and I'm apologizing, Nostalgic. I'm telling you, bro. I think if I offended you, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I never like, bro. You my homie. You know what I'm saying? I shit the shit. You know, sometimes I shoot shots at a whole bunch of other people. You know what I'm saying? My boy, the right side, fucking put a sore LT. People that come through here, bro. So if you felt offended and now is your time to take it out on me, go ahead, sir. Like I said, I apologize, nostalgic, bro. Like I said, you've been rocking with me A1 since day one. So if you know what I'm saying, if I busted your balls, pause, no diddy, you know what I'm saying, none of that. But like if you feel like that offended you, I apologize.
Bro, you like okay. I mean, like you said that.
Okay, that's me. I'm back. My bad. My bad. No, all good. All good. All good. I don't. So to me, the sport of boxing is more than just one fighter. I
Is
mean,
it?
bro, that's what you're insinuating that I live or die behind Canelo.
You do.
That's your logic, though. That's
You do.
your
You
thought
do that shit
process,
though.
bro. So okay, you can't have your favorite fighter. You can't like a fighter, but then you do have. I see. This is where you're trying to undermine me and my actual. You're trying to think that you know who I am as far as a boxing fan, bro. You don't know me. You know what I'm saying? I support. I like Canelo. You know what I'm saying? For different reasons. It's not just so I don't know what you're trying to allude to when when I'm doing other things. So what are you trying to say, nostalgic?
Bro, you you just been running this campaign for Canelo and you run the smear campaigns for other fighters and like
Who?
that should be fighting him like Benavidez, right? Saying that he doesn't have the resume to fight him and all this shit and this, that, and the third, all this bullshit. And this dude cherry picked Crawford. Before the fight, he said, "Oh, Crawford don't have a chance of winning against me." He all this
It
bullshit.
is
He's
what it
saying you lose
is.
to this dude. You lose. You're the favorite. You got the weight advantage. You've been sitting at that weight
I
class, and
said
all the
that.
times that you capping talking about Bill will only beat
Okay,
Canelo
okay,
because
okay.
he had a
Nostalgic,
size over him and all this bullshit.
nostalgic. Do what you gotta do. Like, look. If you want to paint a picture, if you want to get all the videos of me saying all those things, all you're saying, you just trying to say something that I didn't say. I always give everybody the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? You also have to give credit to fighters when they actually do things and accomplish things. You know what I'm saying? So far, Canelo has accomplished a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So you're trying to, like, this is the thing. You're taking things too personal when I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not out here discrediting Terence Crawford. Bro, like I said, I've given Crawford multiple uh, uh chances, right, and opportunities. So if I pick between two fighters that I do like, between Canelo and Crawford, and I get it wrong, and I said that I think that Canelo most likely could win because based on his size and he's been at this weight class, and I get it wrong. Now you just want to come in here. I told you so, and you've
And
been.
it's not about your pick. That's not what it's about.
So what are you alluding to though? Are you trying to say that?
It's not just that.
Cool.
It's not
But
just about
but
your
see,
prediction.
but nostalgic. It seems like you have a gripe with me. You have an issue with me, or you have an issue with what I believe in, or what is it? Do I have an agenda? Like let's break it down. So you think that what do you think? You know what I'm saying? I don't get
Bro,
it.
we had conversations of boxing, and then
Of
every
course.
time we would talk about Canelo, you get all offended and you get
Uh
all tight with shit. And then you start calling people names about shit.
uh
Right.
okay. All good. And like I said, I apologize. That's all. I apologize.
Call me a weirdo, right? Remember that. I know you remember that.
Did I call you weirdo? I don't think I called you weirdo.
Absolutely you did. It's on
Fucking
video.
shit.
Playing and shit. You just called me a lady just 10 minutes ago.
I know. Fucking nostalgic. I know. My bad, bro. My
Young
bad.
lady. Like, who the fuck do you think I am?
I think Taco said that, young lady. Taco did that. All good nostalgic.
Playing. And I'm glad that I'm glad this is the end of the road. Like, this is for Canelo. You got to find another fighter. Benavidez,
Oh,
that might be
I
a
got my
good part.
backup.
You might just parlay the Benavidez now. Just get a head start while you at
Nah.
it, because you're gonna be riding that wagon
Why
next.
would I go? Why
So,
would I go Benavides?
because Canelo's out the door. He's gonna be out
No,
the
but
doors real soon.
why would you think that I would go Benavides route? You know who else is left?
What?
Well, you tell me. What's my other option besides Benavides? Since I'm
I don't know.
a Benavides hater.
Yeah, and then you're gonna become a fan. I already know the play.
I'm gonna be a Benavides fan.
Yeah, at some point you're gonna be a fan of Benavidez.
You a Benavides fan? Late Benavides?
I got no problem. Yeah, I got no
Okay.
problem.
You ever heard of Bam Rodriguez?
Yeah, but do you know there's no one at those weight classes for him to fight? Come on, there's no names like that.
Motherfucker's a cold blooded motherfucker. That's my backup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's a good fighter. I'm not saying he's not.
I would pick if I was to pick. I would pick Bam or fucking Dave Benavides. He's got youth. He's already fucking already considered to be going into the Hall of Fame. Bam's already fucking there. He's already accomplished more than what Benavides has done, right?
They don't got names at those weight classes like that.
No, but accomplishment wise, isn't so? Who would you think that it was more accomplished, Bam or David Benavides?
I mean, what you gonna say, Bam? What? Because he has held more belts. Is that what it is?
Yeah, no. So no, I'm just the question is who's more accomplished, Bam or David
I'm
Benavides?
gonna be real too. I don't really be watching weight classes under in the 120s and under. There's not enough talent for me to even get excited.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
don't really
No,
watch
no, no.
anyway like that. I only watch them because it's really late at night
So,
or some shit.
so what does that say? So I think it starts with you don't know shit about boxing,
How do I
right?
know shit about boxing?
But you don't. So
But you playing though,
you just said you don't watch those weight classes like that, right?
cause they don't got no one in them fucking weight classes like
Okay.
that. That's why.
So what does that
Tell me I don't
sounds
know shit
like?
about boxing,
Okay.
but I
Saga
fucking know
Nostalgic.
boxing. That's bullshit. You can fucking That's bullshit. You know it's bullshit.
It's not bullshit, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm just saying. What do you so if you don't so that would be the logic, right? If you know shit about boxing, you would also know you're not selective to one weight class. You
I
know
don't just
you
watch one weight class.
so you don't know anything about Nui, just like you
I
just
know
said.
about it in the way he just fought MJ last night. He won unanimous decision. I
Okay,
know.
so what did you say a little while ago? Rewind it. Rewind it. You want
I
me to
said
rewind
I
it for
don't
you?
really watch these weight classes under like that. I don't really watch these fighters like that. I know the names, like I'm talking about the
Just
big names. Yes, I
selective. You're
know them.
selective. Oh, okay, there you go.
I
You're
don't watch
selective.
like
Okay, okay.
fucking. I don't
See,
watch the 15th ranked straw or whatever fucking weight classes these dudes is in. Like fucking flyweights and fucking straw weights and all this crazy ass weight classes, bantamweights and shit. Like I'm not fucking doing that.
Crazy. Nostalgic is good to hear from you, sir. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean no disrespect. I'm glad you're back. Come back and chill. You see? We're good. We're good. All good.
Playing and shit. You act
What
like
am I
you
playing?
don't even know. I could know more boxing than you. Like you don't even know it, but
You
you just
might. I don't know. I
capping.
don't know. Go ahead. Teach me
And why
something.
you say you know? Why you say I don't know no boxing then?
Well, teach me something. Go ahead. Go ahead, Nostalgic. You got
Teach
it.
me what? Fuck, I'm gonna
You
teach you for.
right? No, no,
You
no.
know
Well,
everything. You the
I
one
don't
with the
know anything.
channel.
I don't know anything. Well, you here? Nostalgic, bro. Why you so aggressive? Come on, bro.
You always say some slick
I'm
shit. Oh,
happy.
I don't know boxing.
I'm
I don't know
happy. I'm
boxing.
happy to chill with you again, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We used to rock out. You know what I'm
I'm
saying? Yeah.
chilling.
We're good.
We used to rock out, yeah, and then
Oh,
you
bro.
just do some weird shit.
Be chilling. Nah. Like I said, if you felt offended by that, then I apologize. The only thing is, like, bro, I don't know. I don't know. I apologize. I'm not going to say anything else. That's all. I'm saying. So, what's going to be happening? What do you think that Crawford's going to do? Or can do? Now the ball is in his court, right?
What did you score to fight?
7-5. Crawford
That's
7-5.
bullshit. That's bullshit.
It is fact.
That's
It's
a
fact.
bullshit ass card. That's how I know you
Nostalgic.
don't know boxing. That's how you don't know boxing though. You
Nostalgic.
scored at 77-5. That's
That's
not a 7-5
my
fight.
okay. Nostalgic.
Come on, bro.
Nostalgic. That's my
See, you got
opinion.
those Canelo
Oh
lenses
my
on. That's what that
goodness.
was. You got the Canelo
You
glasses on
sound
and you
so
don't see shit
offended.
straight. That's what I'm saying.
You
Seven
sound
five,
so offended. Okay, nostalgic.
seven five. Really?
That's my. So I haven't
You can't
rewatched it.
even give me 5 rounds, bro.
I'll break it down for you. I'm gonna
You can't
do
give me
so. Hold
five
on, hold on,
rounds.
hold on. I'm going to do a replay, rewatch. You know what I'm saying? And we can see the whole entire fight and rescore it and rewatch it and then box and do all of that stuff. But this is the thing, though. That's my opinion. I'm not arguing that he win or lost. Canelo lost, right? So that's it, right? So if my opinion is just a 7-5, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, your opinion could be 210 or whatever, right? That's your opinion. But the only thing is let's apply science to it. Let's see. Let's watch it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm wrong because I only watched it. I watched it live and that was it. I didn't rescore it. We can do a rescore. You know what I'm saying? But
You're
that's
saying
it.
you're basically saying Canelo was a 1 round away from
Or
a
draw.
winning one more round from a draw.
Yeah,
Really?
potentially, yeah.
You really think that
Yeah.
in your
Yes,
heart?
yes, yes.
How you go to sleep at night thinking that like that? Like honestly,
Very
like
well.
how?
How? I rub
That's
one.
crazy
I
as
rub
hell.
one out and I go to sleep. This is fucking
You
easy
rub
work.
one night, you go to sleep. Right. That's crazy.
Nostalgic. I don't. So that I don't lose sleep from it. You know what I'm saying? If you like,
You
that's the thing.
definitely had like a nightmare or two last night.
Nah,
You
get out of
definitely did.
here.
Like I ain't gonna lie to
I
you. Like
went
you
straight to
definitely
sleep.
did.
I went straight to sleep. I wouldn't. You think that I would be going live right now? Everybody's welcome to
You didn't
come in
go
here.
live last night. You didn't go live last night.
Cause I was outside. Actually, I was on 3 different panels last night. Swear,
Oh,
swear. I was on three
okay,
different panels. Just because I
okay.
don't nostalgic, just because I don't go live on my panel, doesn't mean that I don't go on other people's panels.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
true. You can do what you want. I mean,
Yeah,
you your own man. So
yeah. I'm going live because like I don't have nothing to hide. Like what do you want me to do? You know what I mean, you think that? So you think this is the thing that you think that I'm just going to run away from this situation? Like so the sport of boxing means more than just one fighter. If Canelo loses, you know what I'm saying? I've always supported fucking Terence Crawford. Like I told you, I've made more thumbnails and I made more designs, and I've talked about Crawford way more than I've ever actually talked about Canelo. You just perceive to think that you know what I believe in and who I like, right? I've always respected Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Through all the whole Spence shit, I was making fucking thumbnails for Crawford. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you. This is a long list. There's lives of me just non-stop Crawford fucking lives.
what was your prediction for the fight?
For this fight,
Yeah,
well, I did have Canelo winning, right?
winning by what?
By decision.
By decision.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually, just like he would do with these younger fighters, hurting them somehow. You know what I'm saying? And eventually getting some respect and making Crawford, move. But what Crawford did, see, this is the thing. Now we're having an actual conversation, right? What did Crawford do? He kept on moving through the earlier rounds and kept on and frustrated Canelo into the later rounds. Once he got to the later rounds, what did it end up happening? Crawford turned it up on him, right? And he won those last 2 rounds. The last 2 rounds of the championship rounds were the most significant ones.
Yeah, he got a boxing lesson.
That's not, it's he got outscored, I would say. Canelo's been doing the same plotting and flat-footed logic that he applied towards bigger guys, but when you have a smaller guy coming in there that's more maneuverable, it's going to be more difficult. You're used to dealing with heavier guys. They don't move like Crawford does. They're not as elusive. Crawford is elusive. He's faster than all the rest of the bigger fighters that Canelo has fought before, right? Munguia's not as elusive as Crawford is. Berlanga, you know what I'm saying? What was his name? The UK fighter, Caleb Plant. All
Yeah,
of
the
these
guy,
dudes.
the UK bums used to hype up and shit, acting like Canelo did something. Like
Yeah, but
them
okay.
fighters, yeah.
But and this is the thing though. He got those wins, and that's part of
He
his.
only went to that weight class, and I'll say it again because Benavidez got stripped of that title. I try to tell you that WBC belt.
Yeah,
He got that fake ass undisputed, that
nostalgic.
Mickey Mouse undisputed run. He should have never been undisputed. He just lost to a fucking 147 pounder,
See,
148,
there you
whatever the
go.
fuck. Yeah,
I'm not
147,
gonna
a
argue. So
welterweight.
you're only trying to argue for the sake of Canelo. Give justice for Canelo. I mean, sorry, Benavidez, Dave Benavidez. That's what you want to do. It's all good, bro. If that makes sense. I don't think that logically doesn't make any sense. I mean, come on now. It's different strokes for different folks. You can't use triangle theory. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez, you can't say so. Okay, so Benavidez, Crawford can beat Benavidez, David Benavidez. You think so? At
I'm
168
picking David Benavidez in that fight.
against Crawford, right?
Yes.
Against anybody. So David Benavidez will beat anybody. So
I
okay,
never
what?
said anybody. I just said Crawford. I didn't. Oh, and Canelo too.
No, 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 no,
And
no.
Canelo.
Okay, but do you get what I'm saying? What about Crawford versus Callum Smith, let's say Billy Joe Saunders at that weight division. Do you think that he would have
Billy Joe bum ass hasn't even fought since that Canelo fight. We knew his ass was a paper champion to begin with.
right? But so you're just throwing everything out of the window. What Canelo did was just anybody can do it, right? Anybody could have done that.
I mean, look, the weight class wasn't even deep really to begin with. I'm not saying anybody can do it because obviously there hasn't been there wasn't even any undisputed in that weight class before, right?
Right.
So I
It's
mean,
the first
obviously
one,
that's not
yeah.
true.
Right. So that's so that you still need to give some merit to what Canelo's accomplished, no? By if you don't, then you're just discrediting what Crawford just did, right? The unbelievable, the amazing. I'm giving credit. Look,
Yes, he gets a
I
hella
put it
credit for doing that. Regardless, I don't give a fuck
Crawford.
who had the belts. He became a
See,
three-time undisputed champion.
right. So look at the title of my live. It doesn't mean like, oh, am I putting Canelo got robbed
You damn near were one round away from
nah,
doing that. You were one round away.
from okay, so okay, nostalgic. This is the thing, right? So if I say 7-5, and that's just my opinion,
He only won like 3 rounds at most, bro. Like, let's be real.
that's your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. I'm not here fucking forcing you to believe in my opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. I'm putting my title. Crawford shocks the world, beats Canelo Alvarez. Boxing emoji, fire. Do I put Canelo got fucking robbed? And we should, like, bro, come on now. Like, what am I doing? What else do you want me to do? Huh? How much
There's
credit?
nothing else.
How much
That was
credit?
the coffin. That was the coffin last night. It's over.
It's all
Like,
good. So okay,
that
okay,
was the coffin.
okay. So nostalgia, you want me to shut my delete my channel and never
Never
no
said
no
that.
that
Never
okay
said
okay.
that. Never said
You
that.
trying to make me feel bad?
No, I'm not.
Okay. You still my friend? You still my homie?
You talking about still my friend and all this shit? Like, bro,
Are we
like,
cool? Are we cool or not?
I'm chilling. Like,
Okay,
I
okay,
ain't got a
okay,
problem
okay.
with you. You the one that
Okay.
just
I know.
play and shit. Like,
Okay, okay. It was a great fucking a great event. A lot of people came out. A lot of big money motherfuckers were there for it. It's great. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate that I think that these would be the last two that can make an event like that. Who do you think can make an event like this ever again? Like, who would be the two that can match up and fight to make a big event like this?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're pretty big names. I mean, there's not like superstars really in boxing at the moment. I mean,
This would be it. Not even like well, we have that fucking joke Tank and fucking Jake Paul. That shit, right? But like can so we were hoping that the rest of the young up and coming fighters would be able to keep up and get a name out there. I'm saying
because
you're
these dudes ain't real fighters. These dudes ain't really like that. These dudes don't want to jump up in weight classes and be great and
and
dare
take
to be great.
risks.
None of these dudes doing that shit.
Right. So when two people do it, you know what I'm saying, and somebody loses, but that's the logic. Is that as immediately as when somebody loses, then people want to downplay and discredit their legacy. So that's my only thing is like, for me,
When you try to duck fighters and like not fight the fights at the right times, yes, then I'm gonna downplay your legacy. But if you really get in that fire every time, and you really about that shit, I'm not gonna get on you like that.
If you look at it, like a lot of people have done that. There's like I don't think there is an actual name of a person that didn't not duck somebody, but maneuvered a certain way, right? Like look,
Yes, he's maneuvered Benavidez talking about all he act like he's Superman and all this bullshit. Oh, he thinks he's all this and that and shit. And
yeah, but we keep
he
going
don't wanna
back
he
to
don't wanna
that.
he don't wanna pass that torch to another Mexican fighter. That's what it is.
So, but Benavides is born here in the United States.
Man, I don't give a fuck
That
what
hold
the
on,
fuck he is. He's
but no, no,
Mexican.
no, you're okay. He's Mexican. Okay, yeah, I don't know anything about Mexicans. I don't
Oscar
even
De
know.
La Hoya is
You know what I'm saying?
Mexican, bro. Like, come
Okay,
on, let's
okay.
stop doing this shit.
So, but Benavides is half Mexican, half Dominican, and Ecuadorian, right? You know
He's
that,
the
right?
Mexican
Hold on.
monster, bro. That's
So
what the fuck I know.
his mom is
He's the
Ecuadorian.
Mexican monster. That's what the fuck he
That's
is.
what you know. That's
He's the
good.
Mexican monster, bro. Like you
Okay,
playing and talking
okay.
about Ecuadorian and shit. That's
He
the
is.
Mexican monster, not Canelo. That's the
Yeah,
Mexican
it's
monster,
crazy.
bro.
But hold on. So Canelo actually was born and raised in Mexico, right?
He don't, bro. And
Hold
it's a funny thing
on,
about
hold on.
Canelo.
Wait. I'm
Go
almost
ahead,
done.
go ahead. I'm about to cook you. Go ahead.
You're not gonna cook
Go
me
ahead.
for that.
Go ahead. I am.
It's
Go
crazy.
ahead.
So look. So David Benavidez' mom is Ecuadorian and Dominican,
Okay.
right? His father is Mexican, and he was born in America,
All right. Right. How about
right?
this? Right.
So he
Canelo
would be the
Alvarez.
Mexican American
He's
Ecuadorian Dominican
Nah,
mix
you see, you're playing
monster.
and shit,
It's
bro. You know
true.
what's so funny about Canelo though? You know what's so funny about Canelo though? And you can't even fucking cap, bro. This motherfucker doesn't even look Mexican. He don't even look like these motherfuckers, bro. And you know he don't. He don't even resemble Mexican people.
Nostalgic. You
He don't
know.
look like an Aztec. He don't look like none of that shit. He don't even look Mexican. He looks fucking like he's from Ireland or some shit. This motherfucker got.
Bro.
This motherfucker's a ginger. This motherfucker's a ginger. How many
Okay.
Mexicans you ever met that's a ginger? Tell me right now you ever
A
met a
lot.
ginger Mexican in your life.
A
You ain't never
lot.
met no fucking Mexican ginger in your life.
Oh my God! This 2 years ago, I met this girl. She comes from. So there's a place in Mexico,
Playing. Talking about some
bro.
girl.
Yes. She had like I'm pretty sure she had a BBL. But look, I'm telling you, they exist. There's plenty of white Mexicans that live. There's Japanese Mexicans. There's Chinese Mexicans. There's Afro Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Afro descendants. They come from fucking Africa. They've been there. Afro Mexicans exist, right? There's people from all different parts. Mormons came to Mexico and actually created their own fucking community. You know that, right? Mitt Romney, he was supposed to be fucking running for presidency, right? He is his family comes from Mexico. So they were Mormons. They went to fucking Mexico and established a Mormon community, and they were all white. And then he came back to the United States, his father, and they bred him. He became fucking the a person that tried to become president. But he does come from Mexico. His family does. There's plenty of
He
white
does
people.
not identify as a Mexican, bro. Like let's stop, bro. Like you talking Mitt Romney and all these outliers and shit,
There
bro.
is,
You know
bro.
when you go to Mexico, bro, this dude Canelo looks like he's out of place. He looks like he's adopted or some shit, bro. He don't even look Mexican. He looks fucking
What
Irish.
you don't
Don't even
understand,
look like you.
bro.
Benavidez, you talking about Benavidez ain't Mexican and all this shit. He looks fucking Mexican.
Looking right. So that's the thing. You're only
He is. He
fixated.
looks and he
You're
is
fixated
Mexican.
on
He looks and he is Mexican. He looks
how
and he
they
is
look.
Mexican.
How they look. I'm telling you, bro, there's all different types of fucking Mexicans. Just like here in the United States. There's, Japanese Americans, Mexican Americans, African Americans, Hindus, things like that. Same thing in Mexico. Same fucking thing. There's no difference.
So
So
why
so look,
so why did this motherfucker get bullied then?
Why? Because it's not. It's just like here in the United States,
Right.
they're not as common, right? They're not as common, but
So
doesn't
he's an
mean
albino. He's like an albino Mexican. Is that what you're saying?
no, sir. This is the thing. Other countries came to Lebanese, Arabs, Japanese, Chinese, Africans. You know what I'm saying? All different types of people went to Mexico, just like they do in the United States. They exist. You know what I'm saying? They've been existing for a long fucking time.
It's not
You
even just
so,
looking
but
Mexican. He
hold
just
on,
doesn't even
no,
look Latin.
nostalgic.
He
But
doesn't
see,
even look Latin. Like we could just
you're
fuck
not
Mexican. He
gonna
don't even look
look.
Latin, bro.
So Lebanese. Where is Lebanese? Where's Lebanon? Where's Lebanon? You know, there's a
What is
big.
it?
So okay, go ahead, go ahead.
That's like in Europe or some shit, right?
Oh no,
I don't know where that's in. Middle East or
Lebanon?
Europe or some shit.
Yeah, Middle East, right? Okay, Lebanon, right? So,
Yeah.
okay, French, Spaniard, Italian, Lebanese, all different types of people went to Mexico. They all went to Mexico. Like I said, Japanese, Chinese, all different types of people went to Mexico, just like here in the United States. So you don't see like uh they all- they just classify as Mexican. They don't see it like, oh, you're a white Mexican, or you're this Mexican, an Arab Mexican. Hay,
Right.
hay japoneses que existen en México. Hay muchos japoneses que existen en México. There was a Japanese fighter that used to identify as being Mexican, you know what I'm saying? Because he would train in Mexico. There's a whole entire community. Chinese, everything. Just like there is here. There's a little China in Mexico, in Tijuana. There's all different types. Belgium, from Germany, all different parts. You can look it up. That's the only thing. So what you see is what you would see, like you would see like the indigenous Mexicans. They usually move north because they're looking for jobs. But if so, more the Europeans, they get better opportunities than they do the indigenous people. You know what I'm saying? The same racism that we see here in America, we see in Mexico.
I don't live in fucking Mexico. I don't know. I'm not trying to even
No, I
get
know, but
down this whole Mexican shit. Like, but
well,
you
I'm
just
just
kind of
telling
talking
you.
about Benavides and shit, and like,
Benavides is born here in the United States from a Mexican father, a Dominican slash Ecuadorian mother. You know what I'm saying? That's just a fact. Like I'm not
okay,
even considered. I'm not. I'm from two parents that are Mexican, right? I'm first generation, and they don't even consider me Mexican. So like eventually the values, but I think it's based on what you
bro.
practice.
Bro, it's not even. It's fuck all that where you're born and all that shit, bro. That's like, come on, bro. If you like Oscar De La Hoya is a fucking Mexican, bro. Like that shit is dumb. Honestly, I'm not even trying to
I
go
agree.
down this dumbass shit that people be doing with these fighters and shit. Oh, he's not born on the soil and all this dumbass shit, bro. Like these dudes don't even be supporting these fighters fucking for all the wrong reasons, anyways. So it's like,
I agree. I want to support all of them. I don't have I don't dislike David Benavides. I like David Benavides. I've been watching David Benavides for a long ass time. So I do want to see. I want to support all the fighters. I want to everybody that gets in there. You know what I'm saying, so I just don't. I don't like when people think what they assume how I think. Right. I'm gonna look forward to other fighters that are coming up. You know what I'm saying, but we have very few that are gonna be megastars like we do have, right? That we still barely have Usyk, Crawford, Canelo, right? That are still significant to the sport. What else do we have left? The megastars. What is left? Tyson Fury lost. Usyk, sorry, AJ lost, right? Maybe Bivol, Beterbiev. Like who's
No,
gonna
they're not stars.
who's going right? Who's going to hold down the throne? What's left of the stars of boxing?
One of these young fighters, I don't know, like these lower
Well,
weight
who?
classes, probably.
Boots. I think Boots
Nah,
could be one. No, why not?
he's if
You
he
don't
lives
like
up to
Boots?
all the shit people say he is, which I don't think, but
Okay, well, who would be so you have to look at exciting. Right. And so Boots is that's what I'm saying. Boots is not following up which he should be doing.
Boots clown ass is a fucking sparring partner. This dude's a fucking sparring partner. Let's not even talk about this clown. Like,
So who's next? Who's next? Tell me. You tell me.
I
You're the
don't
young
know.
age.
Shakur, I don't know.
Shakur, maybe. Who can he fight
I would
next?
say fucking Teofimo or Ryan, but these dudes are fucking nutcases anyways. These dudes don't even fucking know how to be a boxer. So I don't know, bro. Like this sport is honestly, bro, like this shit ain't even once Devin Haney gets knocked out by Brian Norman, God willing, like I'm down there not interested in any other fights. Like this shit is done. Like this shit is cooked. Like to be real with you.
So I got Brian Norman Jr. But that's crazy that Devin Haney is choosing to go up there because I do think Brian Norman Jr. is the best at 147. I think he beats Rolly. He beats what to call it Mario Barrios. You know what I'm saying, I think he beats him. So Haney is fighting the best at 147, in my opinion.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, Brian Norman has a fucking. He doesn't have the greatest track record. I mean, he doesn't have the deepest resume. I mean, he just kind of came on the scene like 3 years, 2 years ago. So, I mean, I would want him to win, but I mean,
Would,
I don't know. We'll
would
see.
do you think that okay? And that's just my opinion. I think that he could potentially be the best at 147. Like, do you think he is the best, or who is the best at 147? What's left at 147?
He probably is the best. Yeah.
Yeah, that and Black Helmet. I hear that. So Black Helmet says Black Helmet's from the H Money, H Money back in the days. Yeah, don't be surprised if Haney boxes Norman's head off. Right, because there is some crude things that Brian Norman Jr. does.
Fuck Devin Haney. Everybody said that shit about Ryan Garcia. What happened? Y'all was saying the same shit about the Ryan fight. Oh, well, he popped. That's why.
What do you mean?
People were saying he was going to outbox Ryan. What happened?
Yeah, that's true. No, but all I'm saying
Devin
is
Haney's not fucking Floyd Mayweather. Like that's the thing with that shit. Yeah, he can outbox him, but it's like he don't have that fucking that that certified confidence. Like he can just fucking go in and just outbox everybody he fights. Like that's not he's not that guy. Like I've been saying that about Haney. Like that's another fighter I fucking been fucking sniffed out. It's like I sniffed out Canelo.
nostalgic. Okay, so who do you like? That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not into liking
You know
fighters.
what?
That's the thing with me. I'm not
Okay,
into
okay.
liking these motherfuckers. That's the honest to God truth.
Okay, okay. Man, fuck Canelo. Fuck Haney.
Stop
Fuck
all that.
those.
You know Canelo. You love Canelo. Stop.
Bro, I made the Duck Nello. Remember that Duck Nello that I did a long
You
time
made
ago?
that shit. Come on, bro. You didn't know you didn't mean that. Come on.
I did it though. Did I not do it? I
You
went
did do it.
live and I
Yeah.
made it.
You did it.
God,
I'll give you
man.
credit for that. You did that.
Come on, man. When it's necessary, of course it
But
needs to
then
be
again, you
necessary.
said fucking that Benavidez still had the resume to fight Canelo. You say he doesn't. He's not worthy enough. You said that too.
Okay, in that time, see, this is the thing. So if you say you don't like certain fighters or whatever they do, whatever, right? So you have to also criticize what Benavidez has done. Canelo has done way more than fucking David Benavidez Jr.
He's been
David
boxing longer than
Benavidez.
Benavidez as well too. That's why.
How old? Okay, how old is David Benavidez? And how old is Canelo? It's not
They're
that.
like 10 years apart.
No,
Yeah, they are.
younger. Younger. David Benavidez is not fucking. Canelo just turned 36. David
How
Benavidez
old do
is
you
like
think?
28. I'm pretty sure David Benavidez is 28. Canelo's like 36. They're like 8 years apart. What was David Benavidez doing when he was 23, and what was Canelo doing when he was 23?
Benavidez was winning the WBC title
And Canelo was fighting Floyd Mayweather Jr.
and getting outboxed, yeah, and getting pieced up and shit, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Oh, that's what's going to happen when you're willing to fucking face anybody. You know what I'm saying? You have to think about it. In a warrior's mentality, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Let me get in there. Maybe I will win. Maybe I'll lose. I will never know. You know what I'm saying? You can't so this is the logic too, right? If you discredit people for attempting to be great, then nobody will ever want to be great. They're always going to be worried about losing instead of trying to be great. You can't make an omelet without fucking smashing an egg, right? It's just not possible. If Canelo would have beat Mayweather, it would have been insane. It would be just like what we're experiencing right now. Where Crawford is actually considered now. He's considered amongst like the Sugar Ray Leonards, the Muhammad Ali's. You know what I'm saying? Like the all time greats. You know what I'm saying, for beating Canelo.
You don't even come on, you mentioned the fighters like you really don't even know. Like, come on, you don't really
I don't
keep up
know.
with Ray
How do you
Leonard
know?
like
How do you
that. Stop.
know? Nostalgic, how do you know? You're assuming something. You want to go tit for tat? What you want to
We
do?
can. What's
Go
up?
ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, you tell me. Well,
What?
you keep on questioning me like I'm doing something wrong. You I don't
You
know.
know
What's
some
wrong?
boxing and shit. You know all
No,
these.
you know, but you insinuate you
I
know
know
who
my
I
boxing
am.
history.
Cool. Right? But you're insinuating that you know who I am, right? So go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
he is in that category with those four kings.
Go ahead, Nostalgia. You got it. You rock the show. Go ahead. You got it.
What you mean rock the show?
That means like you're the MC. You know what I'm saying? You know a lot about boxing. Go ahead, break all this stuff down. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, according to you, you know more than me. So I mean,
I don't. So that's why I have a panel, and I have an open panel, so I can get to know people, have conversations with people, and we could talk boxing, and we can have conversations.
right? Okay.
I give my opinion, and then I do like the discourse, right? I like to have a conversation, and then maybe you bring some logic or some facts, and then I'm like, oh shit, you're right. I agree with you. I respect that. I like that. See how that goes?
Right. So where do you have Canelo of all-time Mexican boxers?
Well, it depends on. So I would have Salvador Sanchez first. I would have Finito Lopez. I would have Chavez, and maybe Canelo there, like maybe top five, somewhere around there. But yeah, in that order. But yeah, Salvador Sanchez would be one because he was a all multi-dimensional type of fighter. Could do it all. Frontwards, backwards, you know, counter punching, measuring, jab, straight hands, everything. Finito Lopez was just a fucking beast. He retired basically undefeated. He only had one draw. Julio Cesar Chavez, obviously, you
You
know what
can't
he
put
did.
Salvador Sanchez number one, but it's your opinion. But
Why exactly? You said I can't, but
He's
just
he
my.
was only 20. He's only fought till he was like 23, and he died. So that's
You
not.
you know that most people consider him to be not just a great Mexican fighter, but one of the greatest fighters of all time, right? He's like top
He
10. He's like top 10 in boxing, like in history of boxing.
no, he's not. No, he's not.
Okay, that's your opinion. Okay, I've heard otherwise, but it's all good.
I can name you 10 boxers right now,
It's all
but
good. It's
that's
your
not
opinion.
true.
Nostalgic, nostalgic. It's all good. All good. I gotta go use the bathroom. If you want to chill and hang out, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. You can break it down. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back. What does my boy Black Helmet say? He says, for some reason, I don't believe Tio will go through and fight Shakur. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We only have a few fighters that will actually fight each other. Oh no. So I did put the Crawford this one Avatar. I did this a long time ago. Look, I have this one. I'm saying I've had that Avatar there for a long ass one. And different avatars. Look, okay, you guys can see my screen. You can see all the avatars that I've had. He's like I've had Crawford there for a long ass fucking time. I mean, so yeah, not just because Crawford won, but I've designed many fucking designs for him for Crawford and so on and so forth. It doesn't really affect me. Like you think that I lose, like oh shit, I'm not gonna watch boxing ever again. Nah, bro, Canelo's gonna be fine. He won 150 million dollars. He's probably gonna get $50 million for his next, well, 100 million for his next two fights, like 50 each fight. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. When I think of the sport of actually boxing, will it be all right? Will it actually be okay? You know what I'm saying? All good. I just think that we're running out of megastars, superstars, things like that. That's all. I don't know. I know that like Shakur, Haney, Teal, Ryan, what we thought of like the potentially could take over, because like we've moved past like all the PBC fighters, well ex Golden Boy fighters, right? So we moved past like the Danny Garcias, the Keith Thurmans, the Sean Porters. the dispense and things like that. Like, you know, they're supposed to be holding it down. As far as like American boxing, we still have fucking Anui, but like, well, we thought would be able to carry on and beat the stars to carry on the sport and keep it exciting. I don't know what's left. Because like everybody seems to want Crawford to go. Sorry, Canelo to go away, right? If he goes away, what do we have left? If you guys have answers, who's exciting? I want to hear this. Like, this is why we have discussions. This is why I do try to go live. I mean, I want to hear like what would be left to, if you know, uh, we're not gaining more superstars. We're losing more superstars than we gaining. So that's my only thing. Yeah, Canelo retire. You're old. You're flat-footed. You can't box. Blah 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 blah. Right? But who's going to keep fucking selling out and making big events? Who's next? The only one that had the potential, I think, was Ryan and Tank. But they're not dedicated like that. They're more dedicated to themselves and their image than they are for the sport of boxing. So yeah. I thought Usyk. I think Usyk is one of those guys, but he doesn't have that fuck. I don't think that you necessarily need to be American or speak English, but it does play a big factor. But yeah, Usyk would be one, I think, but he's gonna be retiring soon, right? Bivol, same kind of thing. Anui's doing this thing in Japan, but not like this, bro. Canelo just went fucking crazy. Canelo just went crazy in motherfucking what's up, Ozzy?
What's up, bro?
What happened, bro?
Doing cocaine.
After the loss?
I'm kidding. I know I'm not. But if
What happened? What happened, bro? What happened to Canelo, bro? They're blaming it on me. They're saying it was because of me. It was because he didn't fight fucking Benavides. That shit, what? What do you mean?
Man, I know why, bro. They did. They just never wanted him, bro. They think that Buck Crawford's gonna go on, and that's how it is, bro. I'm gonna be honest, dude. This reach fucks, bro. They just try to get richer, dude. Try to fucking thief, bro.
It could be true.
Nah, man. What do you mean it could be true? Man, it's a fucking fact, dude. How the fuck are you gonna have fucking the beast in front of the fucking dude? I know what it is, dude. I know what manipulation is of the media and all this shit. I know what it is. You know the fucking tactics, bro. It doesn't stop there, dude. It's not just them. The FBI use it, CIA use it, everything to fucking change the perspective of it. That's I go to probation, dude, and they fucking use it too. Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, you know what I mean? They try to have an old lady there just to like calm shit down and shit. That's how they fucking are, bro. Like I even asked the bitch, "You on probation?" You know what I mean? Like,
Grandma?
yeah, bro. They have grandmas that, like, you know, that they do that shit, dude. They do that shit. It's these fuckers, dude. They're earning fucking millions and they put more money and they want to get that outcome of it. So they put more money on Spence. So what they did, bro.
Crawford, you mean Crawford, right?
On Crawford, yes, I'm Crawford, bro. So what they did, bro, is they manipulated everything. And then and then it got to the corner, and Canelo told him, and then they told Canelo, "You're down on the unofficial scorecards. You're down." And what does Canelo do? Get flustered, fucks himself up, and does that shit.
Do you think that the Charlie Kirk guy has something to do with the reason why that this happened?
They're probably fucking.
Right?
Listen, bro, Mr. Beast
Yeah, I
is a
was
dude
there.
that
I
was
know. I
known.
saw him too.
The Mr. Beast was a dude known to be a Christian, dude. He was a Christian, and then he said, "I stopped being a Christian, and now the dude is a millionaire." Black Rock bottom. Black Rock has an investment on him, so now you see. You know what I mean? Now the dude is Mr. Beast. He's a beast. So essentially, he sold himself. So I know what they're trying to give out.
You think Mr. Beast believes in flat Earth or?
He doesn't fucking know shit about boxing, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to fucking tell you, bro. And when they have the dude in front of the fucking, like right there, right next to a superstar or whatever the fucking dude, the dude that pretends to be a fucking killer. I don't know what you're doing here. The dude that talks like that in the fucking every movie.
Just
Same
same.
old, yeah,
Yeah,
dude. Like dude talks.
but you know why
You
he
know
was
what I
there
mean,
though,
dude?
right?
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
So the what's his name was there? Something. What the fuck is his name? The Irish dude.
Yes, whatever his fucking
You know
dude.
what I'm talking about? The other dude. The other dude. What the fuck? Matt Damon. Right? Matt Damon was there too, because they're promoting. So it was a Netflix event, and they're promoting movies that are gonna be on Netflix. That's why they were there. And then what's it called? Mr. Beast has a TV show on Netflix. That's why they were there, right?
Bro, they didn't have Guillermo del Toro there, bro.
I might have been busy. Might have been busy all the
They didn't
time.
have the actor from Guillermo del Toro there, bro. I know what they're fucking doing, Kazi.
All
Anyways,
good.
you might be right.
I'm
You
just
might
giving
be
you the
right. You
logic.
might
That's
not
all
be
I'm saying.
right. But they were getting cues from their fucking phones, bro. They were getting cues. Regardless, bro. I know what it is. Canelo went to the corner and they told him, "You're behind the scorecards on the unofficial thing," and Canelo goes out there and acts like a fool. There you go. So Max Kellerman adds on that. He says, "You see, though, he was now you're starting to see the supremacy of boxing." Shut the fuck up, dude. It was all a fucking complot, dude. It's all a fucking complot because they have fucking money on fucking Spence. It was all everything, bro. It's everything on it, bro. And fuck Canelo too, bro. Fuck
Spence,
Canelo too, and fuck boxing too, bro. Fuck Canelo,
bro.
bro.
I didn't see Spence.
Trying to copy me.
Spence was fighting. Spence was fighting.
I mean Crawford, bro. My
Oh,
bad.
okay. No,
Fuck
no.
Crawford. Fuck Crawford. Fuck Canelo. And fuck everything, bro.
Let the world burn. Let the world burn.
Yeah.
Fucking
You
shit.
know what I'm talking about, bro.
Okay. So what happened with
This is
the?
why Las Vegas is fucking burning in hell, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. It's not like they're not even there to giving. They didn't even give you a good fucking fight, dude. You know what I mean? Stupid, dude. Canelo, fuck Canelo in the way that. How the fuck are you gonna give him, dude? The fucking size of the ring, dude. Canelo's a fucking stupid motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, but okay. I think most people that they do agree is that Canelo's getting older. I would rather him lose to Terence Crawford than to fight like a Shiraz and then lose to him. Or to lose to like Mongia or Berlanga or any of these young dudes. At least
Yeah,
he
because
lost to Terence
this is why
Crawford,
I
right?
say fuck boxing 100%. You're on it. This is why I say fuck boxing, Kazi. Because they never want to have the Mexican as one of the best. They never want to have the Mexican. They always want to have the black motherfucker there, dude. Fuck it. That's what America wants. Fuck
Oh,
it,
come
bro.
on.
Right? It's not our sport. No, 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 no. Like, I'm being honest. It's nothing racial. Nothing racial, but it's just straight facts, bro. I go around the fucking community, and when they start saying, "Oh, the top 10 ever, the top 10 boxing lists," like I even listen to Blood Boxing, the top 10 the top 10 boxing, or the top 15, or the top 20, they don't even have a Mexican in there, bro. Not nothing. They never do, bro. I go around, like, you know what I mean. The Mexican is not even on the top 20 in their list. None of them, bro. They have Sugar Ray. They have whatever, whatever, whatever. You know what I mean? They don't want to have. They just want to have a bunch of fucking black dudes. I go around the community, bro. I go even watch these dudes, bro. I go even the media from fucking. That's what they want, bro. That's what they want. They want these black dudes, bro. They want to have these fucking Jews. They want to have the black man as the best in sports. Fuck it. They don't want to have a top Mexican. They don't want to have a top Irish. They don't want to have a top UK. They don't want to have nothing, bro. You know what I mean? Like, nothing. Anyways, um,
My bad.
right,
Black.
right.
Well, it is. But it's all subjective and it's all opinionated. So it's all depends on what you see and what you like. So to me, I don't dwell on that. I just dwell on what's happening in at this moment in the present, not the past.
Yo, bro.
That's what I
When I
think,
was
man.
watching it, bro, I was like, you know what came playing through my mind, bro? I see dead people. The kid that's hiding under the blanket, and he said,
I never watched that movie. I never really
"You know,
watched that movie. No,
just
no
the
way.
Sixth Sense. You never
Yeah.
watched it,
No,
bro?
no, no.
It's too scary, bro. Don't watch it, dude."
There's a few movies that I watched and I never really understood. That one and what would be similar to that is that one with Leonardo DiCaprio where he's on the island. It
Oh,
doesn't.
that's yeah,
We were
yeah,
talking about
Shutter Island.
Shutter Island. Yeah. When you don't realize, so I had Death Awakening. I told you. Did I tell you?
Huh?
No, T. I had a Death Awakening.
What does that mean?
So it means like you. So okay, I did some mushrooms and I did some edibles, and like
Uh-huh.
I got fucked up crazy. So I did
When?
DMT. This was like 2 years ago, like
Oh,
almost actually a year ago. This was last year. This was last year, sometime last year. So I got the edibles, I got the fucking shrooms, fucking went crazy. I think I did like 2 grams of mushrooms and then like at least fucking 20 milligrams of fucking edibles. Got fucked up. My eyes were wide open, and I was wearing my VR glasses, and it dropped me into the zone, like the where I was thinking. I remember the situation where like people got shot at and shit like that, and I kept on thinking, did I die in that situation? And I kept thinking that I died, and I kept on thinking it was just like it lasted for like 30 minutes. I'm saying no lie, it was crazy. It was crazier than DMT. It was just like the right combination, and I just kept on seeing like different events in my life where I could have died, and I think that I died, and I just kept on thinking I died, I died, I died, I died. It was crazy. I swear, it was fucking nuts, bro. Nuts.
yeah, it's a bad trip, dude.
No, no, no. It's
No,
so
I get you. I get you. That's why I can't fucking do weed, dude. Since you, yeah.
it was the edibles, the mushrooms, and like I was drinking and what I'm saying, smoking weed, I'm saying, chilling and shit. Nothing crazy, but just like the mushrooms and the edibles, and just like being up all like while I was working all day. I worked like 11 hours that day. So then like this is just the right combination. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, man. What does that have to do with So what does that play in? Well, why did you bring that subject up?
Oh, well, you were talking about certain things, so that I don't know. I was trying to bring anytime, any opportunity that I get to explain that story, I take it.
You just put it out there.
It's
Yeah.
okay. So, what do you
Yeah,
think?
you're not supposed to be watching. Like, you're not supposed to be experiencing that, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I felt it too, bro. That's a reminder that you need to get close to him, bro.
To Jesus, I know.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
because because
I do. I do want to.
you remember. You remember. This is what Chappie or whatever that fucker dude that was exposing this the pedo gate.
Oh,
Chappie or whatever his fucking name was.
I'm not sure who you're talking about.
I
Oh,
forgot.
the one that just got assassinated. Charlie something.
No, I don't think that's
Man,
him. No, no,
this
no,
is a
no, no,
crazy
no, no,
shit,
no. This
bro.
dude, the actor,
I don't know what it is.
the actor, bro, Charlie something, Chaplin. I don't know, bro. This fucking dude, actor, bro. Forgot his name, dude. He was saying, he fucking killed himself, right? And before he killed himself, he was like, I should have been focusing on Jesus Christ. I should have been focusing on the light. He didn't say Jesus Christ. He should have been focusing on the light, on life, not on death, this and that and this and that. So that's what I took from it. Focus on the light.
Yeah.
That and when you tell me that, it's like you need to focus on the light.
Well, so that was the thing. Okay.
Cause your mind goes where your mind goes, your body follows.
Yeah. Well, well, I think where
That's why I'm telling you, like,
your
you need to focus
soul,
on the light.
your soul will go to the light. Your soul,
Huh?
like your soul, tu alma,
¿Qué tiene?
your soul. So that's the thing. So it's the Trinity, right? Your mind, body, and soul. So your soul,
No, no, that's not a Trinity, bro. The Trinity is related to God, bro. Jesus Christ. That's the Trinity.
the Father, the
The Father, the
Son,
Son, and the Holy Spirit, which is one.
right? But
Yeah.
so there's also the mind, body, and soul, right? So the mind is okay. So I believe in reincarnation, right? So when you enter, like when you're born and you're born into a different world, right? You're reincarnated. Your
Yeah,
soul.
you believe on that shit,
Yeah,
cuz?
yeah, I do believe in it because there's certain instances that certain things that
Yes, 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 dude.
there's certain
Yes,
things.
you're reborn. Yes, that's that's because they're trying to copy
No. So
from
right,
that,
okay,
right?
okay,
You're reborn. Yes.
okay. So let's say they were to clone you genetically, right? If like they were to clone LT, right? They only cloning your DNA and what you look like, but not the way, not your soul or your mind. You know what I'm saying they could replicate your mind because they're just like genetically printing another mind of yours, but your soul is what gives everything. It's you know what I'm saying. Your soul is the one that is the engine behind everything. It controls everything. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you were to clone me, you would never get my soul in my body again. Like my soul will only exist because like if you were to clone me and I exist and my clone exists, my soul will only exist in my body. You know what I'm saying? You would have to transfer my soul into that body. Otherwise, that thing is just it's like
you believe on cloning too, Kazi?
you could probably, yeah, you can clone and you can clone things. They've done it already. Let's see, they've done sheeps. They've done all different types of things.
Yeah, man, it's the day
They
of no.
you know that, right?
Yeah.
Dolly
Yeah.
the sheep. You
Yes.
remember that back in the day? Dolly the sheep.
No. Yeah, yeah.
It was a clone. It was a clone. They
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah. They've cloned a bunch of shit, a bunch of animals already.
Yeah, you can get your dog. You can get your dog cloned. You can get your cat cloned. You know what I'm saying? They can do
Bro,
that.
you need to pull it up, bro. How does that
I
turn
can't. I
out?
can't do that no
When they,
more. I can't do it
eh?
no more. I can't do it. Not on this one. I got too many strikes on this one. If one more little fart and boom, my fucking channel's down. It's gone
Alright.
forever. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm extra careful.
Cloning dogs.
Yeah. So
Oh, they're cloning dogs in South Korea?
they're clone. You can get like your dog, or like if you have a pet, you can get a clone of it. You can do that now, right? But it's not gonna be the same dog that you had before.
I cloned my dog again.
Yeah,
That's
they just
crazy,
hold on.
dude.
They just cloned the dire wolf. Yes, that was extinct. Yep, they're trying to do that with elephants. William, what is it? Right, a woolly mammoth.
Mammoths, woolly mammoths.
Right. Yep. But I know. Black helmet. We just can't show it right now. I wish I could. This is shit that I like to do. Show the cloning and show the videos of it. But yeah, they did clone a dire wolf. So they're saying that it's not. So okay. So the way that they're doing it is they're putting the dire wolf DNA into the embryo, and then that the baby comes out as a dire wolf. So they're using wolves to breed a dire wolf. They're just
They
genetically modifying them. Then genetically altering them to create a dire wolf.
Bro, so even when they clone the dog, bro, they have a bunch of problems cloning the dog. Like they come out with a bunch of health issues, so they won't even last that long, dude.
Yeah, that's
So it's
the
a copy. It's a fake copy of what's real. That God granted you. That God granted you, bro.
Yeah, the soul of the dog won't be the same. It won't be the same. That soul is gone. A new soul goes into that body. It's just a copy. It's just like what you see. You know what I'm saying?
You
That
want?
makes sense?
Yeah, man, definitely.
It's crazy shit out there. Crazy shit. Uh, okay, so what do you think about all this UFO shit?
Because you know what I think, bro. It's
No, I know, but why? Because they've been pumping all this UFO shit
right,
a
cause
lot.
I told you, bro. It's fucking distraction, bro. It's get your mind off stupid shit. Like get your mind on stupid shit. That's a lie. That's the point, bro.
Yeah, they're going crazy. Every single week they're having a meeting and disclosing all of this shit. So they had this missile that hit a
Yo, bro,
UFO.
I've even been seeing a bunch of like retards. Lately, a meteorite struck this people's home, and a piece of a meteorite is coming alive. It's moving and shit like that. Like I even seen those videos. I know you have you seen that shit?
No,
Yes, dude, you need to see it. Don't even see it, cause you're gonna start believing that shit, dude.
nah, I'm gone. I'm. So did you see about these Amuamua and 813? I don't know what the fuck they are. The comments, things like that. You
I
see
don't
those?
know, bro. Yeah,
Amuamua?
bro. You want to bring it back to boxing, bro? Cause we're tripping, dude. Let's bring it
Nah,
back to boxing.
nah. I gotta rest. I gotta go to fucking sleep, bro.
All right, man. Good night, brother.
I just wanted to make sure, you know what I'm saying, we got a few things clarified. People want to come in and talk, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, it's been an exhausting fucking weekend. But yeah, I'm going to get back to, hopefully Tuesday, I'll get my second channel back up. We'll start going crazy on that one. I mean, so
All
you
right,
guys,
brother.
thank you, to appreciate y'all. Salute to everybody that came through.
Peace out, bro.
Tycho, Black Helmet, fucking Nostalgic, LT, everybody came through, Anti Baby. Let's see who else is in the building. Salute to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all. I mean, I like to have conversations. Good at, you know, we don't fear nothing over here. Salute to everybody. Appreciate you. Peace to the next one.